Okay, here we are in the Jaguar. We'll go for a little ride, but before we do, I thought I'd point out a few things. Starting over here with the choke controls, these are no longer functional. The carburetors on the car do not have chokes. They do have accelerator pumps, so as far as getting additional fuel for starting on a cold morning, all you do is pump the gas pedal a few times and it'll give a little extra charge of fuel. All of the gauges function properly, as well as the clock, and of course the tach, speedometer, odometer operate. Looking at the switches that I've got installed here, on this side we have the fan blower switch. The next switch controls the windshield wipers, high and low speed. This switch controls the headlights and tail lights. The switch adjacent to it controls the instrument panel lights. The next switch right here controls the map light, and there's also a backlight in the compartment, passenger compartment. And this final switch here, I was going to have wired for the four-way hazard lights. The four-way hazard light switch is located down below the console. It does function properly, and the four-way flashers operate, turn signals operate, and the high beams operate. We've got the cigarette lighter. It operates okay. And of course, like I had mentioned previously, there is no radio. The antenna is there, so you can install whatever radio you would want. So we'll just turn the ignition system to the on position. The engine is cold. Battery gauges are starting to come up, as is the fuel gauge. Okay, there it is. You see it's cold. It's idling right around 600 RPM. That probably should be adjusted up a little bit, but it will come up as the temperature increases. So we're in first gear. As you can probably tell from the trees, we live in kind of a rural area. The roads aren't in the greatest shape. One other nice thing about this car is the steering wheel. It's an aftermarket steering wheel, same design as the original. However, you might be able to notice that it's a mahogany wheel, and it's much stiffer and sturdier than the original. If you check the aftermarket catalogs, this steering wheel runs about $400 to $500. Here, I'll go through the gears. Third gear. Fourth gear. Voltmeter is charging. Oil. The car is still cold, so we're showing 55 pounds of oil pressure. reverse. And here is the emergency brake. I'll put that on. Okay, there we have it. It's idling now right around 700 RPM. Everything is looking good across the gauges. And there you have it. '69 E-Type Roadster.